Tonight, 27 investigates how did Youngstown lose a $2.6 million development project. First News anchor Stan Boney joins us live in the studio with the opening chapter.
Well, this is 802 Elm Street, the former Dorian bookstore that borders Youngstown State. Pittsburgh developer Tony Mazzarini wanted to spend $2.6 million to make the first floor a market and the upstairs apartments. But 2 weeks ago, when Youngstown City Council delayed approving a loan, Mazzarini said he was out. What happened? The announcement that developer Tony Mazzarini had withdrawn from the 802 Elm Street project came at Monday's Youngstown City Council meeting from Economic Development Director Sharon Woodbury.
Council's decision blindsided the developer when there was absolutely no indication that there were any concerns with the project.
2 weeks earlier, Council had delayed a vote on a one-year, $2 million loan to Mazzarini to redevelop 802 Elm, the former Dorian bookstore. Councilman Julius Oliver, who supported the project, was okay with the delay.
And the reason I was fine with that is because I received multiple phone calls just a couple days before cautioning me on being okay with that deal going through.
Councilwoman Anita Davis said she too received calls and emails cautioning her to vet the deal.
If I have a colleague who says they still have concerns or still want to ask questions, I think it behooves us to go up there and give pause.
Oliver said no one knew that if they didn't approve the loan now, the project was dead.
If the developer felt like they needed to pull out of the deal because they felt some type of way about council wanting to discuss it more, that's on the developer. The developer killed this deal.
Woodbury said the city has now lost the income tax on the wages from the market and the construction. And Premier Bank, which was backing the loan, was unable to close on a deal that it had spent a lot of time on.
It is a detriment to the city if we lose confidence from the developers and the local financial institutions that support them.
But we certainly have to be very cognizant of two words. Chill can.
I also talked with the developer, Tony Mazzarini, and one of the people who called members of City Council, urging them to vet the deal further. We'll hear from each of them, both of them, tonight on First News at 10 and 11. Live in the studio, Stan Boney, WKBN 27 First News.